Why do you call it the Predator? It's a nickname. You know, the data suggests that it tracks its prey, exploits weaknesses, seems to, well, enjoy it like a game. That's not a predator. That's a sports hunter. Sorry? A predator kills its prey to survive. I mean, what you're describing is more like a bass fisherman. Well, we took a vote. Predator's cooler, right?
Oh my gosh.
Welcome back to Should You Watch This with the Popcorn Priest, a weekly podcast where movie enthusiasts, ex-movie theater projectionists, new and old friends take the time to talk about a movie that we just watched and answer that very question, should or shouldn't you watch this? Our 10th movie of a 12-movie review series of our Alien and Predator extravaganza. Join us for part 2 of our deep dive and review of The Predator from 2018. There's no stop. Oh, shoot. I screwed this up so bad. Let's just get to the trailer. Jeez.
What is that?
The ultimate predators.
See? That's really spoilers.
Every single one.
Yeah.
They're large, they're fast, and messing you up's their idea of tourism.
Yeah, that's the non-rated
That is
R,
not as cool.
not a red band trailer.
We should have done that one first and the red band one now because last week's was so much better.
That's true. That's true.
This one didn't even say the F word, dude. Not one time.
Sorry. You can say the F word.
I'm saving them up. I can't help myself.
It's explicit. Let's just be honest. Let's just jump right into it.
Let me tell you something, pendejo.
Okay, I know I've done this in the past and you're sad about this.
Are you doing script shit?
No, but that's another reason why you get sad of
Yes.
some of my comments. But I only have one trivia point because I've sprinkled most of it in my beefs and in my puzzles.
My experience is in your hands, and I trust you.
Okay,
Let's do
it's
this.
going to be good. So in the popcorn trivia, like I said, I only have one. Shane Black confirmed via Twitter that the film would be rated R. He tweeted that, and just to be clear, quote, PG-13 is for pussies. Spines bleed a lot.
Whoa.
That's what he said in his
That's
tweet.
aggressive. He just made Iron Man 3.
I know. Black also tweeted, I'm standing on set next to a 7-foot-tall gentleman in a Predator suit. So no, it is not all CGI. This tweet confirmed that this movie would stay true to the original by having the Predator be played by a guy in a suit instead of CGI.
Dude, that was your beef. He fixed your beef from the last movie.
Yeah, but then he added a CGI Predator.
Like a 10-foot tall, purely CGI.
Yeah. So it's great and not great. Like everything from the lab scenes where he wakes up, he bites that guy's,
Yep.
is it his shoulder or his arm off?
Yep.
The coolest thing, we'd never seen a predator use his mandibles before.
Awesome.
Really cool. And then he has this big fight scene, grabs his gear, kills a bunch of people, throws them across the room. Amazing.
Yeah.
And it's all because it's all practical. And it's this big, huge guy. And they got a 7-foot-tall guy.
Yeah.
Instead of a wimpy 6-foot-tall guy.
Wait, that dude's only 6'6".
Yeah, he's not tall enough. That's my beef is they need to be tall predators, and they got one. He was a parkour dude. They saw him on like.
How could you do parkour if you're 7 feet tall?
That's why they were like, this guy is our predator.
Did you watch videos?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You saw him doing parkour?
Well, he does it in the movie. He's running all over the place. It's rad.
That's excellent trivia.
That was just a bonus trivia for you. I did a lot of
You
research.
really redeemed yourself.
Anything else that you did you do any research?
No.
It's fine.
I'm anti-research. It's way more. I don't care what the listeners think. It's more fun for me to hear and react to fresh stuff.
And that's fine. That's why you're here.
Where's the beef? Hey, where's the beef?
All right, I got a bunch of beefs. This is a beef and a puzzle, and I had to push it to beef.
You mean a question and a beef?
Yes, it's
How would you shorten that?
a peef.
No, a question, bro. I said a question and a beef.
You're not trapping me on that one.
Sorry.
Oh, jeez. But peef sounds pretty crazy.
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
a peef.
I got a peef for
We
it.
got a couple peefs.
Although no mention is made in the movie, the character Keys, we talked about this last week, played by Jake Busey, is the son of Peter Keyes, the government official from Predator 2, who died during the hunt for the Predator. Peter Keyes was played by Gary Busey, who is Jake's father in real life. And why they don't exploit that, I do not understand.
I'll say it again. In every movie, there's a ton of material that they have. Like, how weird is that?
It's so amazing.
They should just, they don't tie it in at all. Why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah,
How could you even help it?
You could have a cool scene where you show maybe footage from him.
Show a fucking picture of him on his desk or in his house.
Yeah.
Do something.
Talk about, hey, my dad did this, or hey, I always I brought this up a couple times in this series, is that scene from Terminator 2 where Sarah Connor, they're showing footage of her in the insane asylum from the other film.
Yes.
And it's super creepy, and it's like, oh man, they're so...
I don't understand.
Or you know what they could have done? They could have actually cast Gary Busey as an old dude and have this interaction with him, like one scene, like, oh, it would have been awesome. So there's my peef.
You caught me off guard, dude. I'm so sorry.
The next beef is Schwarzenegger turned down the opportunity to return as Dutch again. This marks the fourth time he has declined the chance to reprise his role in the franchise. He skipped Predator 2 due to salary disputes and because it would have clashed with the filming of Kindergarten Cop.
Okay, but Predator 2 would not have been it couldn't have been that much better with Arnold. I mean, it would have been better, but...
It would have been better.
Please don't fuck with Kindergarten Cop.
I mean...
Please.
I love me some Kindergarten Cop.
Please.
Speaking of peefs, I mean, that's a great film, but I think you could have fit it in. Just delay Kindergarten Cop for 6 months, and you get Arnold.
Yeah. I mean, if they could have made it work.
He declined the crossover film Alien vs. Predator, which we're reviewing next time because it came out in 2004. So we're watching these in
holy crap, I forgot.
chronological order, right? So it's out of order, but he was supposed to be in that film. He was willing to make a cameo, but had no choice but to turn it down as he'd just been elected governor of California and his schedule would have made it impossible. And the same reason was given for him having to decline a cameo in Predators. But that one would have been cooler. We talked about that.
Easily the best cameo because it was so needed there.
Imagine
the way fit.
Him and Glover coming out and giving them a prize.
They won the universe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude.
All right, this is a script one, so you're going to be prematurely sad on this.
I love it, but I'm sad already.
The original ending of the script featured a cameo appearance by Dutch, Arnold Schwarzenegger, from the first film. After defeating the Super Predator, this dumb Super Predator, Quinn, Casey, and Rory are resting when a helicopter lands and Dutch, described with a face haunted, etched by pain, steps out and tells the three of them that they have to come with him. If they want to live, maybe. When Rory asks if this includes him, Dutch replies, especially you. This would likely have been the setup for a major role for Dutch and Rory in a sequel. Schwarzenegger read the script, but turned the offer down as he didn't want to have a mere cameo. He wanted more screen time.
But he couldn't.
He could have had another whole movie.
Oh, yeah. How about...
Like, his cameo would have set up a sequel. So, this is so many times. Arnold, please.
We don't get him at the end of the third one. We don't get him in at the end. We just don't get him
We
anymore.
don't get him in 2, 3, or 4.
He's not associated with this except the first movie.
And Prey. I mean, he's just not going to be in that for sure.
I hope he is.
Yeah.
He can't be. It's set in the past.
I'm so sad, Arnold. Please.
Arnold.
I wanted you as my dad. Why can't you come and be in a movie? We want you. All right. I have to move on.
Yeah.
Before the beef gets
Can you change the subject?
Before the beef gets
Arnold.
too rotten. Despite
Yeah,
being
fuck tomatoes,
promoted
man.
as hard R, 20th Century Fox released a sanitized cut in some countries in which some of the profanities were dubbed into inoffensive language. A middle finger was blurred out, but all the violence is still intact. This is also part of the reason why CGI blood is used in some shots so that it could be removed in international releases. Beef. Just keep it in. Like if your country doesn't want this, we don't want this movie in your country.
I mean, I love the hard line, but executives ruined Alien 3 by trying to control the script. They're definitely going to make it so they can put it in more markets.
But what do you think about, so this kind of brings up a subject of the Deadpool, the PG-13 Deadpool. Is this okay? Number one, is a cash grab. Number two, is it cool that, kids who really like Deadpool can now get to go see a version of it that's not, a hard R? I don't know what stance I take. Yeah, I do. I don't want it edited.
I think as long as, to me, if you were to give 10 options, but you have the original option as one of them, I don't care. Make it more accessible, build the franchise by making it accessible to kids, if that makes sense. I don't care as long as they don't take away my ability to watch the one that I want to watch.
Yeah, and maybe this is after the fact, not a release. On release, you get what the director wants you to see. Then on the Blu-ray, if you want 3 different versions, fine. But please let me have what was intended to be released.
Yeah, I mean, I think that whoever those, what toilet paper countries are that don't let you watch that shit, that type of censorship, I have a huge problem with that. So
yeah.
I think in general censorship can suck a dick. But I think if I'm the movie exec, I want more of these movies. And if you have to edit it so there's another 50 million box office, edit the shit out of it, man. Give me more movies. Take their money.
Yeah.
But
all right, I got 2 more beefs. Benicio del Toro.
Shut up.
Was originally supposed to star in the lead role, but was replaced by Boyd Holbrook due to scheduling conflicts. So it was going to happen. I like Boyd. He does a great job.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a beef. I love Benicio del Toro, but
that would have been cool.
I mean, he might be just too slick. It might not be a role that's good for him.
It changes the movie for sure, but I don't think it's bad.
But he doesn't come off as like a great dad. I don't think that.
No,
I just don't think he would fit.
All right.
I don't think he would fit in on the bus. I think he'd just be like, shut the fuck up and don't talk to me. I just don't know if his.
Yeah, because I'm envisioning like a Sicario Benicio del Toro.
If the movie was written like that, but if the movie was written like that, that would be the best Predator ever.
Yeah, I think having Benicio del Toro in it would have been cool.
He could have been a dope side character, part of the crew. Instead of having the Tourette's guy, you have Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, I don't know if that could have worked either, but I mean, because I'm imagining a Sicario Benicio del Toro, and you're right, he's probably not going to be a great dad. He's not going to be very funny.
Yeah, he does.
But
he would have been a badass.
I still stand by it. It would be cool, and
It would be
sounds
cool.
like that's what they wanted to do. But
I really can't imagine the movie with him in it.
we're split on that beef.
No, that's a good one though. That's popcorn trivia, dude.
That's why I said there's lots of trivia in this, but
I love
kind of
that.
separated into beefs. Adrian Brody expressed interest in reprising his role from Predators from 2010.
Really?
I think that's crazy that he wanted to do it.
Yeah, but how would he have gotten home? How would he have gotten off that island?
Maybe it was
The only way that works is if Arnold comes and
and
picks him up.
Picks him up.
Yeah.
I had you on the
Thanks,
ride.
Arnold. You're really fucking up this franchise, bro.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the same movie. They would have to write a different story, but
Yeah.
if he was in it, that would have been cool.
He's awesome. I really liked him.
Well, maybe. I don't know. They had Keys in it, so why couldn't they bring Brody's character back?
Yeah.
He could have come in midway through and helped him or something.
Yeah.
As like a grizzled, like, man, yeah, but then your point is he has to get home.
Yeah, dude.
In order for it to
it's
work.
like the worst ending in the whole series.
True.
Which is saying something because this had a terrible ending.
That's true.
The movie to me ended when the first Predator died.
Yeah.
I know that's
Yeah.
messed up.
That's messed up, but-
once he died, I had seen this a long time ago. All of a sudden he dies and the guy rips his skull out and does the like spine rip. And I normally a spine rip is my favorite. This spine
It's
rip
the
was
worst
I was
spine
sad.
rip.
I was like, this is lame.
Yeah. Part of me was ripped out as well when that happened. This brings us to
A sphincter says what?
popcorn puzzles.
What? A sphincter says what?
I don't think we have time for all the puzzles, dude.
What?
What?
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay. Shane Black wrote Thomas Jane. That's his name. Thomas Jane is the
Thomas
Punisher.
Jane.
His character Baxley with Tourette's syndromes.
Syndomes.
Symptoms because Black has Tourette's.
Huh.
I did not know that he had Tourette's syndrome.
Again, dope triviazzle.
Yeah.
Trivia.
It's a puzzle because I didn't know that
Yeah.
he had Tourette's. He doesn't.
That's really cool.
It's probably mild because I don't see him. Maybe it's like some ticks.
Yeah. I'm not like a super woke person. I wish I was better. But I think including people who are different than maybe the norm is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
have
like into that right
kids
now.
with autism.
Yeah, man.
You got the Tourette's.
Yeah.
So it's awesome.
I love that. I think that's like really cool.
Yeah. Following poor test screenings. Again, this is a puzzle. Of the original cut, the studio demanded big reshoots and changes to be made on the film, and especially the entire third act. One of the demands they had for the new act was to add more action because they thought the original was too talkative. This explains many plot holes, continuity mistakes, and bad editing problems the movie suffers from.
Oh.
And it does.
It's the worst. It's terrible.
There's so many things that they come, all of a sudden a guy has a car, police car.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they're in an RV. All of a sudden Olivia Munn has certain, things that she's got with her, and they're talking about stuff, and it's like, whoa, did I miss something?
Yeah.
So
It was like a completely different movie, dude.
yeah,
Once the first Predator died, the movie died.
correct. In an early interview, Black said that this film picks up where the visits from the predators are often enough that the military and scientific community has actually put together a group whose job it is to monitor and keep track of this sort of phenomena, and is waiting for the next incursion so that we can be prepared and jump on it, as opposed to being surprised. He also said that the film
Dude, another great spot to tie in Predator 2.
He also said that the film takes place in 2018. Okay. It is actually an interquel.
What?
Interquel. Set in between Predator 2 and The Predators. This would mean that The Predators take place after 2018, despite hints in the movie to the contrary. So that's a big puzzle, because I was like, what? Nowhere do we find this out, and it actually makes it cooler. They don't allude to it, which, come on, like, that's a cool thing. Why don't you talk about that?
I don't understand any of this. But
That's
like
why
it
it's
also
in
screws it up.
puzzles.
Like we have the super predator before we have the other two predators in the Predator. Mm-hmm. Is that in Predators?
Yeah, but those are like different species. This one's like a genetically modified predator.
But they're doing that, and then they gave up on that, and then they went back to just
Yes.
where that genetically modified species would have killed all of the other predators.
All the time.
They're shooting him. They're literally shooting him in the face, and nothing is happening.
Yeah, his skin like produces.
He has armored skin, just like the dogs.
Yeah, like so Boyd can kill a super predator, but not a predator. Like,
I mean, he killed him with like that explosive predator arm thing.
that's true. I guess he
Like
could.
that was cool.
That was
the
rad.
only cool part of the whole last part of the movie.
And the helmet that the kid has.
Yes.
The kid explodes a guy.
Yeah,
in his
not a
house.
predator.
Blood everywhere.
Yes.
Explodes him while he's trick or treating.
And then he's like, "Oh no, it just protects you automatically." Like the way that they showed that kid finding that out is preposterous.
And I love that he's just like, "Oh yeah, we just exploded a guy. It's no big deal."
Yeah, the whole Iron Man 3 scene with the kid down there was kind of ridiculous, but I loved it.
Yeah.
I love seeing alien tech.
Yes. 2 scrapped alternate endings were filmed to tie this film to the Alien franchise.
What?
I couldn't find it. It's not on the special features. One where the sarcophagus opens to reveal a cryostasis pod marked Weyland-Yutani containing Ellen Ripley, and another where it contained an adult newt from Aliens.
What?
I'm not even crapping you, bro. This was supposed to be a nod to Neil Blomkamp's canceled Alien film that was originally to continue from Aliens while ignoring Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection. Stunt woman Brianna Watkins played both roles, unrecognizable due to wearing a breathing mask, standing in for Sigourney Weaver as Ripley. But both endings were scrapped in favor of the Predator killer armor ending.
Okay, what the why was that even in the movie? Who gives a shit? It like
About the killer armor?
yeah, like gets on the dude and then
That
gets
was
off
weird
the dude.
looking.
Like what is the purpose of having that armor in the movie at all? Why would that armor be in a person-shaped sarcophagus? Why would
I don't
why
know.
the fuck wouldn't you do either of those other two? That makes sense.
It's weird. It's like Shane Black, you can tell the studio was like, hey, don't do this. And he comes up with a really great idea, but it's hard to put that puzzle piece, which is a great puzzle piece, into the hole, right?
Yeah.
He's got a lot of great puzzle pieces, but some of them don't fit that well.
This is one of the biggest puzzles that I had in the whole movie is what the fuck was the point of that whole scene? I really don't get it.
I much would have preferred this crazy alien
I thought there was
tie-in.
going to be an alien in it. I was like, there's going to be an alien in it. The thing that's going to kill the predator is this thing. You know, like I had completely forgotten how terrible that ending is.
That would have been crazy, though.
It
that it's
even looked
Weyland-Yutani.
It even the design of it was shitty.
I guess it was rejected because they would have to explain why Ellen and Newt, who lived in 2179, had come back to 2018.
Oh, like I mean, they have so much explaining to do. They're going to worry about that one.
Well, yeah, but still, it would have been a great jumping point for that Neil Blomkamp film that never got made.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that too. There's like a lot of Neil Blomkamp films that didn't get made that makes me sad.
Yeah. That's all the puzzles that I have.
Okay, I have a puzzle.
All right.
Why do the dogs have dreadlocks?
Because they're predator dogs. That's the best reason and only reason I can give you.
Why was one of the dogs their friend?
Because he got lobotomized.
What?
When I was watching the special features, it's literally a dude running around in a spandex suit with these like little arm
The ROUSs.
things, and he's running around wagging his butt and stuff. Yeah, I love the dogs. I love the design. I love the dreads of the dogs.
Me too, actually.
But I wasn't down with the, hey, it's our friend now.
Yeah.
Because later it like helps them.
Well, and they're like super strong and they lock him behind that thin metal wall. And I mean, there's just, you can forgive it. It was fun. It was mostly for comedic relief. It's fine.
Yeah. The scene where the dogs were fighting them initially was really cool.
It was really cool.
But again, plot issues and like all of a sudden a police car comes up. He's like, "Oh, you have a police car? Oh yeah, well, yeah."
It's so weird.
Weird editing.
Yep.
All right, I only have one redemption.
I have exorcised the demons.
So the lab in which the Predator is held contains display cases, which we've mentioned before, which has other helmets and stuff, containing artifacts from the previous Predator films. We talked about the mask from Predator 2, but it also has the retractable spear from Predator 2,
Nice.
the shoulder blaster from Alien vs. Predator, and the custom-made spear with the xenomorph tail from Alien vs. Predator.
Whoa. I don't even remember that one. I'm excited now.
So there's some really cool things that we're going to be talking about next film.
Love it.
Anything you liked about this? And then what's your rating?
I liked a ton of it. I mean, I just like seeing the Predator. I like seeing they did kind of what redeemed the second one, where they expound on some of the tech and the inside of the spaceship. I hated it, but they did give us a spine rip, you know? Like, you got it. They did it. So, you know, this to me is a lot like Alien 4, where you get a bunch of people who I enjoy watching on screen. I like all the casting.
That's why I put it as number 5, because that group 2 really made the movie. If they're not in it,
if they're not in it, it's terrible.
It's not as good.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it was a really fun. You kind of just suspend your disbelief, and it's a really enjoyable film.
Clocking it an hour and 47 minutes, you can pop this in, watch it.
There were some cool kills. I'd never seen anyone killed by a force field before.
Yeah, that was really cool.
A man threw himself into, and he was killed by the little kid who like slid into the thing and hit the deal.
Yeah.
And then the force field cut off the dude's arm with the force. I mean, there was some really creative and fun kind of Shane Black style stuff.
Yeah.
So as long as you're not an asshole about continuity and all the stuff that, you know, I guess matters to some people a lot.
Yeah.
It was fun. If you like Predator, you're going to like this.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could not like it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to give this, probably, I don't think I can give it a halfsies, but I would, if I could, I would give it a medium to large bucket.
Yeah.
It's not a large bucket,
No.
but it's more than a medium bucket for me, which is what I would call a 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah.
You do percentages now, right?
Well, yeah, that's what I decided. I'm going to go to a grading system.
You're changing it again.
I'm going to change it. So the last one I would give like a B, solid B.
Predator.
For Predators.
The Predators.
Predators. I think a solid B. I think this is a pretty solid C.
Yeah.
You know, it's
See,
not
I'm-
a D or an F. It's not a shitty failing grade, but that's it. It's not great either.
I'm a C plus.
Okay.
Medium to large bucket. Like the medium, they've filled your bucket with a big mound at the top.
Okay.
And you're eating that nice, juicy, buttery popcorn at the top. It just puts it a little higher than a medium for me.
Yeah, but you should watch it. If
Yes.
you like Predator, watch it, dude. Holy crap. There were like parts where I got chills because it was so cool.
Very cool.
There's 2 or 3 parts where it's worth watching the whole movie for if you like this series. So
Correct.
100%.
Well, that's it. We're done with Predators. We're done with Aliens.
Yeah.
They're coming together like a white and chocolate cookie.
Dude.
What are those called?
Ebony and Ivory?
Yeah,
Is that where you're going with this?
The cookies that have
An
white.
Oreo?
The white and black cookie.
An Oreo. Yeah, an Oreo, bro.
They have white frosting and dark frosting.
Oh.
Have
don't
you
know.
ever seen those? Okay, well, we're
Yeah, there's white frosting in the middle of two black
Shut
cookies.
up,
That
dude.
one?
No,
Yeah.
I know what an Oreo
Do they ever
is.
crush it up and put it in like milkshakes? That one?
Okay, yes, we're coming to the Oreo of the Alien and Predator franchises. Hit me up on the Twitters or the Instas if you want to interact with the great Popcorn Priest at Popcorn Priest. Drop me a line and say hi. If you've enjoyed this or any of our previous episodes, please subscribe so you can get notifications on our newest episodes. Also, give us a review. Review it.
Just
Give us a
do
5-star. If you like it, just go.
Dude, give us a 1-star.
No.
Oh.
No 1 stars. Give us some 5 stars.
Like it or not, 5-star or bust.
And share it with the movie lover in your life. Another way to support the show is by throwing a few shekels at the priest. Visit patreon.com/popcorn priest and see what extra perks you can enjoy. As always, we'd like to thank my special guest, Dr. Dare,
Love
and
it.
to all of you
Love it.
who are continuing this on this long ass journey.
Stick with us. We're about to come to the just desserts.
Yes. Join us next week for the first round of the title bout of Alien versus Predator. See you next week. And remember, when you watch movies, you can pop off, pop in, or pop out, but always bring the popcorn.
Priest.
We'll see you next week.